Hey guys, welcome to Garage Football. We've just watched Arsenal v Tottenham in the North London derby. What a game it was. It finished 2-2. Well, boys, what would you make of the game?
Tense, mate. Especially for a gooner.
I'm a wreck now, I'm so tired.
No, I think it was good to watch. I think the first few minutes Arsenal did look really strong. I think they started really well, attacking. But the minute Tottenham scored, which, let's face it, was from a poor, push out from Leno, Arsenal just kind of broke down for the first half anyway.
Well, that's a big better goal in, chaps. So I think it was good play by Tottenham, but from an Arsenal point of view, defending-wise and goalkeeping-wise, it was very avoidable, I thought.
Yeah, that's what we noticed, wasn't it, when we were watching the highlights where Socrates went out to Xhaka to double mark Kane, and obviously it just went through.
Yeah, Kane's on the halfway line at this point.
Yeah.
So even if Xhaka loses the header, which I wouldn't mean he did, as Socrates, you just say, well, you just drop off, get alongside Luiz, and then if they do lose the header, you're there to sweep up basically. And he's ball watching out of position, and then suddenly the runners, Lamela, Son are running through. Lamela had the shot at the end, edge of the box. It was on target. It was weak foot, his right foot.
Yeah.
And Leno,
should have
either held the ball or pushed it out towards the edge of the penalty box, and he did neither. And Eriksen just taps it in.
Well, Guendouzi was in front of him. It would have been easier just to pass it to, whack it to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether he had fairy liquid on his gloves or anything. But it was just so slippery.
He said the exact same thing for the goal last season, Ryan.
Yeah.
Other brands are available, by the way. But yeah, no, he in between really. I think it should have, as I say, should have held it or pushed it out, and he just sort of tapped out a little bit. So
what we're saying, the whole thing's a calamity, right? The whole sequence was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Tottenham broke. I think especially during the whole of the first half, they broke really well, and that was a good example of it. But Arsenal defending and goalkeeping was rubbish in that instance.
I think. Yeah, that's the main thing. I think it could have been saved. Leno, if he'd have just punched it into a different area, But 1-0 to Tottenham. At that point, Arsenal didn't look strong.
No, Spurs were counter-attacking at will. Every time Arsenal gave the ball away, in front of goal, Tottenham with the runners. I mean, Lamela and Son, I think they made a real difference compared to how Tottenham have played recently, especially Son. He had a real good game before he got taken off. I was surprised he got taken off later on, so I thought he had a real good game. It just looked like they were just counter-attacking. We had a few shots. Eriksen had that shot that was well tipped round by Leno. He should have done that for the first goal. But as you said, Ryan, it was a bit slow by Arsenal, I thought. A bit pedestrian in midfield. I mean,
Didn't create anything going forward, did they?
No, they had a couple of shots, but none where Luiz had to really test himself. And it was just a bit too easy for Tottenham at times. In the midfield of Torreira, Xhaka, Guendouzi weren't playing the forward passes. And in the end, Lacazette and Aubameyang and Pepper were trying to do everything themselves.
Yeah.
It was one end of the pitch or the other, wasn't it, basically? It was not much play in midfield. It was either one extreme or the other box.
Yeah.
And then obviously coming to Tottenham's second goal, obviously with the penalty. I mean, that was schoolboy defending, wasn't it?
It was dangerous, wasn't it? He was lucky there because he only had to go a little bit higher and that probably would have been a straight red.
Well, it's just obvious, isn't it? Stay on your feet for a start.
Xhaka's, that's what he's known for. He's then known for making rash challenges. He's meant to be a central midfielder of yours, and he's guilty. And to be fair, a few other, Torreira's a bit like that. He's rash in his challenge. Socrates a bit rash. We saw that today. So haven't got any players who can stay on their feet. Arsenal, they like making fouls, and Luiz as well. David Luiz likes making fouls. So that was just another example of it. I mean, Son wasn't even about to take a shot. He was about to pass it to Eriksen, I think. So there was no reason to make that sort of challenge. Absolute stonewall penalty. And Harry Kane stuck it in the corner.
And it was a good penalty.
Yeah, it was. You think 2-0, what's going to happen here? And luckily for Arsenal, they got pulled one back in stoppage time through Lacazette.
And a good finish from Lacazette as well.
Yeah, unbelievable set of touches, wasn't it, as well? To stop it dead and then edge it past the defender and bring it back. Like
It was a good ball in by, before that, even Tottenham should have cleared it. If they cleared, they kept possession and gone in at 2-0, I think it's a different second half. But failed to clear it properly. And Pepe, he fires it in, didn't he, towards Lacazette? But what a touch to actually just control the ball. But the second touch is the one, really. He just takes it past Vertonghen as if he's not there, and he just rifles it into the
great
into
finish,
the net.
wasn't it? Special.
And much needed. I mean, you guys, especially you, Lou, I don't think you were particularly happy with that first half, to put it kindly.
I think you wanted to go home, didn't you, at one point?
Yeah, you thought I was like, oh God, you just have a terrible
You go
feeling.
to the toilet and feel you're leaving home, mate.
Thanks for having us, boys.
Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah.
But it was much needed.
Yeah, it was important to get that goal in a game like this, isn't it? Because, like, I can't remember if we were on or off camera when we were saying about it, but when I was chatting to you, Bill, we were just saying, like, I was quite confident within the first 10, 15 minutes. We felt, it was a decent pace for the game. It wasn't as crazy and all over the place.
It wasn't frantic like the game last season.
Yeah, definitely. So I was thinking, okay, this is all right. And then, same story, when we make a silly mistake and...
Two mistakes.
Well, two silly mistakes, and then it all sort of falls apart, and then you're thinking, oh God, here we go again. But to be fair, that goal was really important. And
exactly, it gave us the boost that we needed. But then coming into the second half, you'd think there'd be some changes. You'd think maybe Xhaka would come off straight away, but no changes at the beginning.
But Arsenal were a lot better. They passed the ball a lot quicker, a lot more pressing from the front, which there was hardly any in the first half. Winning the ball up higher at the pitch as well. And there was one time... after the equaliser between the 70th and 80th minute, it come up on Sky. 1% in Arsenal's third. That's how much they were dominating, and at the top just couldn't get out at all.
Arsenal were fantastic, in my opinion, in the second half.
Yeah.
I know you was disappointed because you are like that. You just want to win, and we all like that. But I think Arsenal, if you look back on it, 2-0 down against Tottenham, schoolboy errors. But the fight we gave in the second half, the way we came back and to equalise, and Aubameyang's goal.
Oh yeah, unbelievable.
Before we touch on the goal, lads, I mean, about an hour in, Kane could have made it 3-1, and I think that's game over if that goes in. It was good play. There wasn't that much in the second half, as we were saying from Tottenham. It wasn't counter-attacking as much, not having sustained pressure. But when they did get up, they did create some chances. Good play by I think it was Lamella. Lamella Eriksson, who then fed Harry Kane right hand side of the box, and he's going to take it first time, and he does so, and just curled in slightly, but it hit the post.
I think also there's one thing I wanted to ask you guys about as well, to see what you thought made a big difference to the game, was a couple of tactical changes where Pepe swapped wings, seemed to make a big difference, and then although Lacazette came off with a knock, as soon as Aubameyang went central.
I think that suits Aubameyang centrally. I think that's what he wants. And I mean, what do you think on that, Bill? What do you think?
Pepe going out.
Yeah, I think. I think what Lou said about Pepe, him coming to the left made a lot of sense because Sanchez, he played at right back today, and especially that second half, his legs are gone pretty much. It's so different playing centre back to right back. I don't think it's the first time I've seen him at right back for Tottenham before. So. And throughout, even in the first half, Arsenal were targeting down that side, weren't they? And you got to stick Pepe up there. I mean, he showed a lot of confidence. Like he wanted the ball. He was running at defenders. Final delivery, not the best. His shot's not the best, but he wanted the ball. That's what he wanted in a game like this. Aubameyang, I mean, it's no coincidence that as soon as he started playing centrally, he gets that goal.
Brilliant.
It suits him.
But he got Lacazette as well. I think Emery needs to try and find a system where they both play up front. They're both central. Maybe it's playing three at the back. Maybe it might be
like a 3-5-2 or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
But I think we can all agree that Pepe. I know we had the whole banter, which was still the reaction video about the confidence thing. But Pepe is going to be a beast.
Yeah, I was really impressed.
And I just think he needs a goal. I think it's a bit like Henry, really, when it took him. It was so many games when he came.
At least he got an assist today.
He's
good pass to Lacazette. And that's what you want, especially when you're a new signing. You got signed for a lot of money. You want him to show the confidence, want the ball, make something happen. As
he was definitely doing that.
His final ball. Well, actually, he got an assist, but there's a few crosses that went out of play, a couple of shots where he scuffed, but especially today, I think he was pretty decent at times, and even in the game last week. At Liverpool, he played pretty well at times. So I think as you say, he's only going to get better. We're at 70 minutes then, lads. 2-2. Aubameyang scores that goal, but Guendouzi with don't really see that much from Guendouzi playing forward passes into the box, but what a delivery it was. I thought it was a shot at first.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. The timing between the two, to stay on side, to pull away from your defender and get a touch on that to put that in the net, I thought was unbelievable. So it just shows you that like all these players, how they seem to know where each other are going to be.
Yeah,
because it's difficult to like. I think what sort of gives away that it's a pass was the weight of the ball. Maybe when you watched him deliver it wasn't fast enough.
And it wasn't
to
a
be
straight
shot.
ball. It was a curl
Yeah.
of anything. So it was like a cross pass, if anything. It wasn't looped in.
Yeah.
It was sort of whipped in, and then Aubameyang got in front of the defender and just needed got a stud on it, or just a little toe poke, and that's all you need.
Yeah. But no, I mean, what's your thoughts though? I've got to ask you. I know we're not finished in terms of the tactic, but was you at that point? Was you thinking, this is a strong Arsenal side?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely see it's a strong Arsenal side. Like for us, I think it's the first time, as I was saying to Bill earlier on in the game, like it didn't feel as crazy as the result last season at the start of the game. It felt a lot more controlled. I didn't feel nervous when we were on the ball initially until.
There were times in the second half where Arsenal controlled the ball, as I say, between 70 and 80 minutes. Tottenham 1% in Arsenal's favour. They were controlling the game really well. But even after that, Spurs had a couple of chances. Sissoko right near the end. Yeah. Again, he's not known for his finishing. He showed that. We blasted it over the bar. And
Kane tried to have a penalty shout, didn't he, as well?
Which he dived. Ali looked fairly threatening when he came on. But Eriksen was completely anonymous second half. I think that was a big difference for Spurs in the control of the game. And Son going off. Whether he was tired or he's picked up an injury, but he hasn't played much this season, has he? So, but I think
it was an intense game, wasn't it?
When he went off, I think Tottenham couldn't get behind that much.
Yeah, he's fast, isn't he? Because he was much faster than Luiz and Socrates, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think don't get me wrong. In the heat of the moment of the game, I always want to win. I'm always well up for it. But I mean, it was a good spirited performance. It showed a lot of character.
I mean, the VAR decision. I mean that.
Yeah, because we had the offside goal, didn't we, as well? Socrates.
Yeah, but that was clearly off.
Yeah. When you look at it, but still, as when you're Arsenal fans and you're watching it, we were like, just and then it was such a come down, wasn't it?
But that's why VAR's in it for offsides. Clearly offside. It wasn't nothing stupid like a shoulder like Sterling was against West Ham first game of the season. It was clearly off. That's why they brought it in. So fair play.
Yeah, done its job, didn't it?
Yeah, as a neutral. Good game for you?
It was. As you guys have said, it wasn't as frantic as the game last season.
No.
But there was some good attacking moments. I think defensively, both sides, it's something I think they both need to work on. I mean, and Tottenham fitness-wise, they were out on their feet, especially towards the end of that second half. Again, maybe it's the lack of squad depth again. We keep coming back to it. Might be something to do with that. But they battled to get a point. I think they deserved the point. I don't think our side deserved to win the game. I think today.
No.
I think they deserved it more than when they drew with Man City. Man City should have won at least 5-6-2. Do you know what I mean? So, but no, it was a good game. Positives for both sides going forward, but defensively needs work on.
But no, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, leave us a comment, and follow us on social media. Take care.
See ya.